I'm Stephanie Kerkechian. I'm a personal trainer and Group X instructor at Parkpoint, and I'm going to show you a 5-circuit HIIT training. Each circuit has 2 minutes in with 3 different exercises. You're going to go through the circuit 3 times. So it'll equal about 45 minutes of a workout. I'm going to show you the exercises on each station, and you just keep going there and repeating A, B, and C until 2 minutes is up. Get Gym Boss app, download it on your phone, or if you have a timer, do that 2 minutes, and here we go. All right, out of our 5 stations, this is our first station. Within the first station, there are 3 exercises. Remember to put your timer on for 2 minutes. First exercise you're going to do, you're coming down to a plank. Again, no equipment needed. Forearm plank, you're here, you're going to reach out and tap, tap. You're going to count to 20. Here's 1, here's 2. Keep your core nice and tight, reaching to 20. You can always drop the knees as a modification. Reach, hold that core nice and tight. Again, getting to 20. That's the first exercise. Here's your second exercise. Right leg back. You're gonna come, little hops, 10 on each leg. Coming up, shoulders back. If you're not able to hop, you're gonna come up, tippy toes. Bring it down, 10 on each leg. 10 on the right, switch. Again, either hop or just bring it down and up for 10. That is your second exercise. This is your third exercise in station 1. You can use a towel or no equipment at all. You're gonna do 10 of these. Tap feet, tap knee, tap feet, tap knee. Every time, bringing that belly button to your spine, chest up, shoulders back, getting to 10. So you tap the toes and the knees, that's 1. That's 2. That's 3, all the way to 10. That was your last exercise on station 1. We're gonna move to station 2. Remember, 2 minutes in each station. You cannot move to the next station until you finish your 2 minutes. Okay, this is station 2 out of your 5. This has your 3 exercises. Remember, first exercise, I have water bottles because most people have water bottles unless they hoarded them. You can use small weights, water bottles, or no weights at all. So your first move, you're in a plank position. You come down, knees can be down if you need a modification, or up. You're gonna take that water bottle, 2 rows, 2 kickbacks. The other side, 2 rows, 2 kickbacks. Again, keeping that elbow close to your side, alternating left to right. You're gonna do 10. So that's 1. Here's 2. Keep going all the way to 10. Do not rock your hips. Keep your hips square with the floor till you hit that 10. Again, alternating sides. That's your first exercise in station 2. Okay, this is your second exercise in station 2. You're gonna come into that plank or push-up position. Remember, push-ups, we can have our knees down. Make sure your shoulders stacked above your wrist. If you're here, we're gonna start narrow. Go to your right, push up there, narrow, side, push up there. And keep repeating, do 10 of them. Here's 1, come center 2. Keep going to 10. That is your second exercise in station 2. This is your third exercise in station 2. Just as simple, up, up, down, down on your planks. Bring it down to the forearm, bring it up. Again, everything can be modified with knees down. Up, up, down, down, 1. You need to do 10 of these. Keep going, hips square, belly button in. Remember, you keep going, finish up your exercise, and if you have still more time in your timer to go in the 2 minutes, you return back to that first exercise and go back through 1, 2, and 3 until your timer's up. This is your third station in our 5-station workout. There are 3 exercises. This is our first one. Watch carefully. It's all about that crunch and that hold. Here we go. You're gonna go halfway, crunch, then you're gonna come all the way up. That's 1. I'll do it again. Chin is off your chest, crunch, elbows flat by your side, and up. That's 2. You're gonna do 10 of these for your first exercise before you move on to the next exercise. Remember, heels down, toes up, belly button in. It's only 10. That's your first exercise. This is your second exercise in station 3. Take it, slow, belly button in, hands are here. You're gonna bring your knees to your elbow and hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and slow, 2, 3, 4. Notice my feet are off the ground. Crunch, 1, 2, 3, 4, elbows and push against the knees. Then you extend, chin up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, you are doing 10. It's that slow that affects that core. Head up, keep it off the ground, elbows flat, 10 of these. Squeeze, 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 extend. That's your second exercise. We're on our third exercise in our third station. Again, the number is 10 reps. You do as many as you can. We want to complete the 2 minutes. This is your third exercise. You fully extend, touch the ankles, come up. That's 1. Bring it up, 2. There's always modifications. Keep your chin off your chest. If you need to modify and it hurts that lower back, keep the core tight, drop the legs, and come up. That's a modification. Otherwise, I want full extension, knees in. That's 1. Here's 2. Keep looking at that ceiling, 3. Continue all the way to 10. Remember, finish all 3 exercises. If your 2 minutes are not up, go back to that first exercise again until your 2 minutes are up. Thank you. All right, we're on our 4th station. Remember the 3 exercises that we keep doing. First exercise in the 4th station. I'm using a med ball, but you don't need to use a med ball. I'll show you with a med ball, and then I'll do a little bit without. First exercise. You're coming down for a twist mountain climber. Your hands are on that med ball if you have one. And you're going to do 1, 2. Make sure that butt is down, not up. Hips square. 3. Twist those knees underneath to 10. You don't have a med ball, hands on the ground. Same idea. Knees to the opposite elbow. Get to 10. That's your first exercise. We're in our second exercise in our 4th station. Again, with the med ball, or if you don't have a med ball, water bottles. I'll show you with the med ball or the water bottles, or no equipment at all. This is your second exercise. Take the med ball. You're gonna come up over that right shoulder, wood chop down to the outside of the left knee, bring it back up, pivot down. Make sure you pivot that opposite knee and bring it back up. 10 on that side. Now, if you don't have a med ball, water bottles. Opposite shoulder, outside of the knee. Again, up, and that corner, opposite shoulder, pivot that knee down. Keeping that core nice and tight. 10 on the right and 10 on the left. That's your second exercise. This is your third exercise in your 4th station. This one is a little bit more cardio. Modify what you need to do. You're gonna try to put out 8 of them, if you can. If not, 4 or 5. But we're gonna start with the med ball again. Everything can be without the med ball. We start here, grab the med ball, slam, down, half burpee. Come here, hurdle, down, half burpee, hurdle the other leg, half burpee. That is 1. Start again, slam. This is 2, half burpee. Take that right leg, hurdle, down, half burpee, left leg, hurdle, down. Here we go, 3. That is your third exercise in your 4th station. This is your 5th and last station in your circuits, in your stations. Remember, we're gonna go through this whole thing 3 times. You've got 3 exercises in station 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But after we're done with the 5th one, you take a little 30-second recovery and you go back around again. So here's your first exercise in your 5th station. I've got bands. If you do not have bands, you can do the same exercise without the bands. I have a real stretchy one on my wrist and one on my ankles. We're going to do, again, our famous number of 10. You're back here, open it up, stretch, come up. 10 of these. 1. Pulling those legs just enough apart to feel that resistance. 10 of these, come up, chin off that chest. You keep going. 10 of those V-sits with bands. We are on our second exercise in our 5th station. I do have a band on my wrist, again, a stretchy one, but you don't have to have a band. We're gonna be in a bear crawl position. Hands down, knees are close to the ground. They're not up, they're not touching, they're close. We're gonna move to the right laterally. 1, 2, 3, 4, then left. Keeping the knees close to the ground, not touching. You're gonna go 4 moves back and forth. You're gonna try to repeat it 8 times. So if I go to the left, 4, that's 1. When I go to the right, that's 2. 8 reps. 1, 2, all the way to 8. That's your second exercise in your 5th station. This is your third exercise in your 5th circuit. Watch on this one, you can have a band or no band. I have my left knee down, my right leg is straight. Again, watching that shoulder over that wrist. You're gonna extend that right leg, straight leg, flex that foot, tap it over the other foot. Be careful, that band will snap if you have one. Keep it really tight, core is engaged. Tighten that booty, this is a great glute workout. So 10 coming over that heel and back and tap out to the side. 10 on the right, then you switch, right knee down, left leg extended, 10 on the left, right? Very slow and controlled. With or without a band, that exercise can be done. Thank you. Okay, those were our 5 stations, 3 exercise in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remember, our magic number for the most part is 10. Sometimes there was 8, or you do as many as you can of that exercise. Remember to complete 3 exercises. Even if your 2 minutes are up in your station, keep going back to A, B, and C until that 2-minute timer beeps. So each station is 2 minutes. Also, it can be done with no equipment, as you can see. Bands, no bands, water bottles, no water bottles. Main idea is you have good form, shoulders back, and you complete the rounds 3 times, which will equal about 45 minutes. Take a 30-minute break if you need to in between each station. That's up to you. All right, thanks for hanging with me. I've got more exercise coming your way. I miss y'all. Hope to see you soon. Bye.